Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host Mary Ellen. This is an episode of Junk Journal July, which is hosted by Meg at Meg Journals. You can find her here on YouTube at Meg Journals and also on Instagram at Meg Journals. You can find her prompt list on both of those spots, as well as a list of creators, one per day, that is going to be giving you some inspiration about the day's prompt. Let us get after it. It's day something, 10 maybe? I don't know. It's day 10. Ooh, and it is stripped back. Okay. Well, that's the prompt. Stripped back. I don't know what that's going to be. Oops. Butterfly. Okay, so we have a little bit of cleanup to do. I could have done this before I started the camera. Yes, I could have. There we are. Get those out of the way. I'm going to need that in a minute. And here is some yo-yo string. Note for yo-yo string, Gracie seems to like yo-yo string too. So this is, so I took it away from her because she's licking it. And cats have a barbed tongue that is barbed towards their gullet to help them, I guess, get food down. However, when you have something fine like this is the way that things get in their gullet that they don't want to have in their gullet. So no more yo-yo string for you. What is it? Stripped back. Wow. Focus. Stripped back. I don't know what that means. So we took some things out. Here we are. Cheekbones. Okay, here's the, what am I doing? Stripped back. I don't know why that circle kind of is fun. Maybe not. Stripped back. I'm not very good with concepts, I don't think. A lot of butterflies going to happen. Stripped back, stripped back. Maybe. Maybe. That is not stripped back. This is conceptually hard. My brain just, no, not happening. Well, we'll just keep going. Part of me is thinking stripped back as in like a torn back to reveal. Those two would go very nicely together. And do we have a green hummingbird? Do you go? Maybe. on all of those. Yeah, I think maybe those will be the ones I use. Oh, what am I doing here? So, green bird, green, that goes there for a minute. And, okay, so that one. Okay. All right, we have a plan-ish. No, not really. Well, good enough. Good enough. A better person than I would actually have all of these little bits and pieces in an envelope. But I have a large bin that I put this back into every day, and that's what keeps that safe. All right, so let's see where we're at. So this is one of the things that I did afterwards, and I don't know if I showed you, which is putting the sunglasses on. And this is how it ended. Ooh. Sorry, let me clean that up. There we are, that's better. So she's actually walking on a little board. And I have desperate effort. That could mean she is a desperate effort to keep balance, and it's also a desperate effort because that is not my best work, but I don't care. Because like I say, always, they can't all be gems. Oops. So I want the green bird. Okay, you go in there. Sporting news. Jays won in extra innings, so that's exciting. It is another temperate day out here. Also exciting. Maybe. There's a wig. That would be amusing for something, maybe. Put that aside. And we'll stay focused. Now, which do we want? I like her. I like the updo. Now then, what color do we have here? There was another color. Here, this is the one. I like the yellow a little bit better. There we are. And I feel like this one should be outlined in blue, maybe. that. Then I need this. And I think we're just going to do this one in pink. Are we? Are we? Let's do it in this color. What's the prompt? Stripped back. The executive producer is asleep. So let's not make any loud noises and wake her up. There we are. Okay. Is her face going to be able to fit? Yes, it will, but not very much. Okay, so there's one. I think I need to put a little bit more yellow. This looks kind of grim when it first goes on because it's wet, but then when it dries, it looks a whole lot better. There we are. Of course we do. Of course we want a little gold. There. Stripped back. Okay, so what do I want to do here? Just kind of want to do a little bit of asymmetric tearing. This is a wear and tear garden injury. I was doing way too much weeding. Gave my finger a blister. There. I feel like this needs something because this is going to be rolled. Ooh, that looks pretty great. Look at that too. There, that's looking better than I expected. Now if I could do that on this side, that would be terrific. That's just too symmetric. Let's kind of go that way. And do you come in? Well, one of the problems there is that it's all the same color. So let us see what we can do. And it's not big enough. All right, well, it's just paper. Nobody's going to be judging it. One of my daytimer jobs for July is to list a December journaling prompt list that is going to go with probably Defemember. What ends up happening with Defemember is it is an items list, and while that is half of the fun, I also need a topic list. So for example, they might do something like collage. But then collage what? Collage gingerbread man, or collage Christmas trees, or whatever. And that always kind of bums me out. And then I go looking for something. I go looking for a prompt list, and I should curate my own, but I want to curate it so that I will have forgotten what the list is by the time December rolls around. So that's one of the things that we should keep on the radar as we work through this. And I should start a list. Of course I should. I wonder if that'll show through. I hope it does. This is an awful lot of work. Is that better? Oh, much better. Oh. Well, that's also fun. But I've done it sort of on a corner. Like that. Maybe the outline needs to be a different color too. Maybe I have to trim that. Are you going to be too big? You were going to be way too big. So what do I want to do now? Well, let's try. Beedly boo. Okay, that might be a little bit better. Okay. That I think is probably the, what is it, stripped back? Yeah, stripped back. That'll be good enough. Oops. There, that's gonna be good. Oh, there's just a little hair. Oh well, that'll be fine. It will be fine. It is what it is. I'm so obviously sad pants when things don't work out. Is it that they don't work out? It's that I know now what I should have done. I think that's what it is. It's the regret of knowing better. And it's like, oh, I should have made a different color choice. But that's okay. Because I think you need to make a lot of less than optimal choices so that it becomes a reflex to know what the right choice is. And I think that's part of the exploration or the value, let's say, in doing these kind of things. It's like you just get to play, like no worries. And sometimes it works out and sometimes it works out in a different way. Let's call it that. And the working out in a different way means you've learned something. There, so I can probably make that pinkier and the petals greenier. And we are not going to do that. We are just not, because I need something that is much darker. Paintbrush, acetate. Is this the dark one? Vintage photo, walnut stain. I'm going to say walnut stain should be darker. Okay, there's that. There we are. Yes, that does look like walnut. And I have not put anywhere near enough ink down. Also okay. Oops. Oh, look at that. I didn't realize those grid marks were put in. Like, I don't know if you can see, there's grid marks on this plate, and you can see there's perfect grid marks there. Huh. If you squeeze the pen, then the water comes out. Ooh, did I do a different color? I surely did. Oh dear. Oh goodness. Now the water's, we've got some backwash. Well, at least it's got visual texture. Yes, we're going to have to fix that. Put this in so not everything gets all wet. There we are. And then, yes, okay, that's going to work. Put that off to the side to do a bit of a dry. Oh, it's another. Never did put that eye away. Now then, we can just use pencil crayons, I guess. What do I want? The reds and the greens. Be right back. Just going over here. Where we have reds and greens. And I got this idea as a decorative element as well as functional from, who did I get this from? There's a pink. She's a quilter. She uses almost exclusively men's shirts that she has thrifted. Catbird quilts. And she has this kind of decoration on her desk, which I think is really quite splendid. And I am just totally making this up as I go along. I have no idea what I'm doing. I believe the phrase is we're splodging on some color. That makes that a little bit more pink. Something a little bit darker. Maybe this one. Probably get away with a red. I do it just really gently. Yeah, okay. Some green. Okay, now I need sort of like a different green. Those are two more. Maybe that green, maybe that green. Okay, how are you looking? How are you looking? And I need those three to be, use a darker yellow. It's entirely possible I'm going to change the petal color of that. To what? Like the lightest peach. And let's do something a little bit darker. Okay. That looks better. I think it does. Crash bang. I'm going to keep that out. Did I put them all in the right spot? I think so. And this is bronze yellow. There. Okay. Here. Feel like this part is fraught with danger. Just want those strips darker. Tell you what, these Q-tips are coming in handy. I'm gonna have to replenish this supply. There. And are we dry? We're dry-ish. We can at least play with placement. The thing that I see is the pink. Well, one of the things that we can do is key light. I need to change that background color to something, I think. But to what color? This would be dangerous, wouldn't it? I think I can hear at least one scream. No, don't do it. But if we don't, we'll never know. It could either make it better or make it worse. Where's my little penny pen? Here we are. Now, where are we doing this? There. I think that'll do. Strip back, which is the stripping back to reveal her. And we are just gonna, ooh, maybe, well, yeah, sure, why not? Clearly when I'm doing a lot of thinking, I don't do a lot of talking. Or at least that's the story, to sticking to it until I'm talking and want to present the idea that I'm thinking. There we are. There. Strip back. Good enough. I wonder if there's a word. Sharing is optional. There's a little thing here that says 2 teaspoons everything bagel spice mix. And if you just cut out everything, that might be fun. The tiniest word. Yeah. Everything. I think putting words down, and so this is really the first time that I've played around with this idea, and now every page has got something. You put down a word, and it's like the reader then brings to the page their idea of what that word means. So there is a reader involvement, like this desperate effort, like they don't know what my meaning is, but then they are looking at this and making an interpretation of what that is. I think that's kind of great. Anyways, there we are. So that was labored, but I think turned out pretty not bad. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I think it's all right. Not my best work, but not my worst work. So we've got that done for the day. I'm trying to get, come on, up you get. There we are. Put all these, scooch them in here, and green marker, and so strip back is done for the, look at how much more aggressive my check marks are coming. Well, there we are. So, thank you as always for joining. I really appreciate having somebody to talk to. It always makes my journey and experience so much better. Please like and subscribe for more episodes, and we will see you at least tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye now.